story called realistic fiction because it has imaginary characters and situations that depict our world and society. The real event Crane with the idea or basis for his short story is the experience of Crane surviving a shipwreck off the coast of Florida earlier that year while traveling to Cuba to work as a newspaper correspondent. Because the SS Commodore ship sank after hitting a sandbar, it implies that the idea that all sense of certainty in the lives of these men is gone. And in the beginning of the story, the mood is hopeful, and as the story progresses, the mood becomes somber and dark. The story is told from the third-person point of view. He chooses to let a narrator reveal the character's emotion and inner thoughts from this perspective. The reader can fully experience what happened during their struggle to survive, because the correspondent is the narrator's alter ego, and because it symbolizes human life bobbing along among the universe's uncertainties. Narrator described that the captain and the cook both remarked that they had seen the lighthouse and they feel relief and joy, and sometimes they feel sad. The relationship between the four men in the story is more profound bond than the regular friendship because the fact that they all understand each other and the preparation in case of some of them do not survive is they exchange addresses and admonition in case one of them do not survive. Some of the danger that the men face is man versus nature and the shark in the water. The author creates a sense of hopelessness in the men by making nature like a character, by having all the men feeling the same fear and dread, and by showing that against nature that they are helpless. They get closer to land, the wave is getting bigger and bigger, and the lifeboat turns over and the poor men must swim onto shore. The men that survive is the captain, the cook, and the correspondent. The oiler Billy does not survive. Characters find themselves in a life-threatening problem, and the major conflict of the story is that they are facing a self versus nature conflict. The repetition in the story are the colors that are white, gray, and black that are mentioned all throughout the story. Each of them represents something and give us a foreshadowing of what will happen. The wave, sea, and shark all represent nature in the text. The boat, on the other hand, represents mankind. Message it's sending is a feeling of loneliness that comes from a man's understanding that he is alone in the universe and insignificant in its workings. It demonstrates repeatedly that humans have no control over nature, despite their best effort to overcome it. Crane strengthened the idea that nature is indifferent to man by showing that it is randomly helpful as it is hurtful.